Buddy. Is that better? That's better. Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
Why did that not get better? Okay.
No. Where's it coming from?
Back there.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Is that better? No? What the heck's going on here?
Maybe if you put it up around that. Around that.
Whatever. Just hello, everybody. I'm hungry.
Up on this.
We got Taco Bell.
There. Is that better?
It'll work. Okay, so we got the big old double chalupa again because I love it.
And the extras.
And we got some burritos and things.
And tacos and cinnamon crunchies. Are you losing stuff?
So this does not look as big as the last one we got.
They're cheaping out. It's those whenever you get the box, they make it good afternoon.
What's that? Yeah, this is definitely not as big as the last one was, but
Yeah, I think they cheap out on the boxes now. Make it sound like you're getting a better deal, but Meg's got her favorite Baja.
still delicious though. Those are really good too. Yeah. We got burritos. What'd you say? How's my favorite? Oh, how's my future wife and mother-in-law today? We're good.
Okay.
These even look small compared to how they used to be too. We're judging Taco Bell.
Oh. I couldn't believe they have their windows all done up Christmas. Everybody forgets about Thanksgiving for some reason.
Yeah.
I go right from Halloween. Hey there, random guy, dude.
So guys, I want to know what everyone eats for breakfast because I have a lot of time in the mornings to make breakfast now, and I'm hungry in the mornings, and I make like overnight oats sometimes, but I don't want that every morning. So let me know what gear up, boys. Let me know what you guys eat for breakfast because I need more breakfast options.
Well, speaking of which, she's been making for her brother, my oldest son, Christian. She's been making him, you can tell him the recipe of what you make. But this morning he said, you know, I was kind of missing that. I didn't see it in the refrigerator. So she's been making this special little...
Overnight oats. I've been eating pancakes all week, waffles on Wednesday. I normally just have waffles or bagels. I know, I've been craving bagels a lot.
I haven't had a bagel in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe when we go to the market.
Get some bagels and cream cheese.
We've been going to the market on Sundays a lot. We found this place we really like. It's actually, believe it or not, you know how big Rhode Island is. It's the next state over, but it's only like 10 minutes from the house. And but it's called Market Basket. And I think there's only like 5 of them or something, but amazing store though. They have like everything you could possibly want. And it's really nice. The staff there is incredibly nice.
So that's why I figured before we go to the market this weekend, I would ask my peeps. So we'll get bagels. Those are quick and easy.
Let's get lox too. I haven't had that in a long time.
What is it?
How come it went dark?
I don't know. Sometimes the phone does that when you're in like sunlight. I don't know. It's weird. Waffles and pancakes are good, but it's like you gotta dedicate a amount of time to them, unless it's frozen waffles. But still, the syrup.
Do we have a waffle iron? Maybe Ryan might, because he's got the panini thing. So, you know, sometimes the panini things have it where you can flip it and it's waffle iron on the other side. I like pancakes, though.
Why are you throwing? What? Why are you doing that, random guy, dude? Is that okay?
What did he do?
Said something about buying all new clothes.
Oh.
Quadrillionaire. Might I ask you to lend me some funds for this venue? Yeah, let me get right on that, random guy, dude. I've got so much money. What about a grilled cheese sandwich or cheese on toast for breakfast? Aren't you from the UK, Richard? That might have something to do with it.
It might be a European thing, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll make an English muffin with just cheese. Since you're on record as a certified YouTube... No, but random guy dude, if you expect me to fund this, he said, I'm gonna throw away every article of clothing I have and replace them with polos and Henleys.
Going preppy?
I mean, if you can tell the class why.
You know, these are good, but I noticed they're adding more rice and less other stuff. So they might be really starting to cheap out, right? But I think they use real Fritos in them, though.
Put that on your lap. To unleash my inner prep, yes. I've had grilled cheese for breakfast too, so it's not just a UK thing. Grilled cheese and bacon would be good.
I love grilled cheese. And in season, I can't eat enough grilled cheese and tomatoes. When you get the native tomatoes.
These things are growing on me.
But used to not like them. I like them.
Just forced to eat them.
I like eating air with cinnamon on them.
These are cinnamon twists. As you can see, it's, like Mom said, a puff of air with some cinnamon sugar on it. No, it's like a big corn chip thing.
But it's like really light and puffed out, not really like a Frito corn chip. It's whipped corn or something.
There's some ASMR for you.
I didn't realize how much I was in the mood for Taco Bell.
I'm always in the mood for Taco Bell.
I've been cooking at home a lot. I don't know if you've seen any cooking shows I've been putting up, so I've been cooking at home a lot.
Also got a taco.
It's lighter, actually. Like the, whatever they call that, biscuit bun, whatever that's around it.
Yeah.
It tastes lighter today, doesn't it?
Yeah, the whole thing just seems like smaller.
And it's weird because at first I was going to say, oh, these bags are heavy. And they handed them out, but...
That was in the box.
Oh.
So yeah. What else has been on my mind lately? I was starting to finally sleep better, but the past 2 nights I've been waking up because I've been cooking myself. Because I put a space heater. I put a space heater in my room, and I have a heating blanket. And Tatum's been cuddling and stealing the pillows from. She was stealing the pillows this morning. So yeah, I need to not cook myself.
Well, maybe she's cuddling up too. She said she saw a coyote poop not too far from the house. So maybe she hears them. You know, dogs have better hearing than we do. Certainly better than I do.
I can't imagine her being scared.
In the house, you mean?
Like, because she heard another dog. I just, like, can't picture that for some reason.
Yeah, but sometimes they do weird noises, though.
But, like, I howl with her.
Right.
You know, I sit there and howl with Tatum.
Yeah. You know what cracks me up? I keep meaning to take a video. The peacock is the craziest duck, whatever, craziest bird. Sometimes he'll just like pace back and forth like the puppies do, you know, doing zoom zooms, but back and forth, and he puts his head like down, and it's so crazy to watch him. It's
It almost made me sad at first because I was like, oh, like that's what animals do in the zoo when they don't get out. They just learn like a one track of their environment because we can't let the peacock out because it can fly away. So
And he died. It's so cold here. He's a tropical bird.
yeah, it's plenty of room for him. Like Mom said, he runs around, but it's not like that in the zoo though. Like, because I thought about it and I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. But no, he just randomly gets rambunctious. It's not like it's one certain, like, track where he's worn down the ground like you see in zoos. It's just, he all of a sudden starts going berserk. He just, like, starts throwing a party.
He seems to do that, too, when his girlfriend, the duck, Cindy, she gives him the cold shoulder. And I find that he, like, maybe that's him getting his frustrations out. It's like, she's funny.
Howling with Tatum sounds like a nice YouTube mini-series.
Oh, it's so cute. And sometimes she actually sounds like she's saying words.
Well, she, like, so Howling with Tatum, I don't know how that would be a mini-series, but you seem to be full of ideas today, random guy dude. She, like, I feel like I've done it in a live stream with her before, but she gets, like, really excited because obviously she's a domesticated dog, so she doesn't, and she's not like a husky or like some big dog that howls.
She's very domesticated.
And so she doesn't like just immediately get into like a howl. So she goes
just to work up to it.
Until she gets there, and so sometimes she'll and like,
She is funny.
and she'll be trying to get up to that howl, and it'll sound like the weirdest thing, and then Frida guys, what's up? And then yeah, and then when you try and get her to quiet down, once she's like full on howling, she starts like making weird noises too. She'll start talking. So I don't know, if you guys want me to film that, let me know.
Sometimes though, I'm not kidding you, we've actually had her, it sounds like she's saying I love you.
Sometimes. I like to think that animals actually speak, but we just don't understand them, like a language barrier kind of thing.
Right.
Maybe Tatum could share her thoughts on the election.
I think she's independent.
She's not really into politics. She was funny though.
She's into toys though.
If you guys want more content with Tatum, let me know.
Tatum loves being around us.
Because I just can't think of anything. Because like I've already done.
I'm dressing her up for Halloween.
I've been making videos with her since the day I got her, and I've dressed her up in like Halloween stuff, and we've got her a million different like Christmas outfits, but we've never done like a trying Christmas outfit on.
Ooh, speaking of which, I was out doing errands earlier, and I couldn't resist. I had to go into TJ Maxx and Fashionista, right? Isn't that what that makes it? And they got all this new dog Christmas stuff in. Oh my God, the cutest little Christmas dresses and stuff. Too cute. And I'm envisioning because we've got little Max now too. Oh, Max, the Fashionista, right?
And what kind of sadist doesn't want more dog content?
There's a true dog lover. Oh, and we got a cat though since we went live.
Yeah, we have a cat now. I was gonna do a video. You waste man. What? I've seen a lot of people who have like farms, and like some people that just have a lot of animals, and like there's a lot of people that what is it? A lot of people that like breed reptiles and stuff that are on YouTube, and they're like what is it? They do like feeding all my animals in the morning. So I was thinking about doing a video. What are you on about? I'm on to you. Hey, we don't fight here if that's what you guys are doing.
Yeah, play nice. Santa's watching. Have to be
And
on the nice list.
what's your cat's name? The cat's name is Midnight. Can you guess what color
I was
it
just
is?
I was just gonna say, I guess what color it is.
And he doesn't have a tail. So ready? Oh, so I have to spill some tea on the animal. I had like an epiphany today. Any animal other than the goats and chickens and Tucker that's been a part of my life has had issues with their tail. Max, the really old puppy that we have, when we first bought her owner like chopped the tail off and like chopped all her fur off. She came from like a bad place. Tatum, when we got her tail had been whacked off right at the end.
At the wrong age.
Yeah. When I was in high school, my ex-boyfriend got me a cat, and when he was at work one day, his little brother was trying to play with me and the cat. Did I tell you this?
No.
And the cat ran up and tried to run into the room ahead of me, and the little brother slammed the door to stop me from going in the bedroom and following the cat, and the cat's tail got slammed right in the door, and I didn't even want to open it, and so I made my ex's stepdad at the time come upstairs and open the door, and the little piece of tail just dropped to the ground.
Oh, no, I would have remembered that story.
Yeah, and it was like a holiday weekend, it was like a Friday, and the cat
Was it a kitten still?
Yeah. The cat bolts out of the room and like down the stairs, and its tail like was in so much pain, it like wasn't moving its tail.
It didn't know what to do.
It like just wasn't controlling it, and so its tail is whipping and hitting the walls
And
with
I bet
blood.
right?
And so there was blood everywhere, and that was a black cat.
Was it?
Yeah, his name was Marley, and I don't know who had like. When we broke up at like one point, he like gave the cat away to like one of his mom's friends or some shit. I don't know what happened to that cat. And then the cat that we have now, named Midnight, has no tail.
Who knows where all these tails? There must be a tail heaven up there or something.
Tail is old as
Right?
So yeah.
Where do all the tails go?
So the two little apricot dogs in my life and the two black cats that have been in my life have all had their tails mutilated.
Tucker has his tail. He's got enough tail for everybody, though.
Yeah.
He's half Burmese Mountain Dog and half Black Lab, but he's got the Burmese tail, and it's big and thick and long.
So.
You want some more of this one?
Oh shit, that poor cat. No, I'm full.
I haven't been able to see Midnight close enough to see. Is there no tail at all, or does it have a little
Oh
bob?
yeah, Mom hasn't really met Midnight yet because...
He keeps hiding.
Well, so Midnight is a cat, like all the animals on our farm are weird. Midnight is a 16-year-old cat.
He's like the same age as Max.
That was, my brother's, like, old mechanic's cat, who, it was an outdoor cat that would, like, occasionally come by the house for food or whatever, but it's really good at catching mice. And so my brother's friend was like, hey,
I want to get rid of my cat if you'll take it. He didn't want to just get rid of it.
I'm not looking to, like, keep taking care of this cat because I'm afraid it's not going to come back one day. Like, it's old and stuff. If you want to just let it live in your basement and eat the rats. I mean, we feed
There are
him.
no rats. There's mice.
Mice. But, so I go down and feed him every day. We give him
treats.
and some catnip and stuff. But so Mom hasn't seen him because it's a really heavy door on the basement to go down to the basement. And so you have to go with someone. And usually when I go down there in the morning to feed him, it's really early.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
But he's been nice to you, right?
Yeah, well, I kind of mess with him, so I've bit his teeth a few times, but it's because I mess with him. Like, I only met him, like, 2 or 3 days ago, and the first day he, like, ran right over to me and was loving me, and then yesterday, he ran right over to me, and he has, like, a really itchy spot on his head. He's always, like, trying to rub it up against stuff, and, He was like how cats like swipe themselves up against you or whatever. We've never really had cats, so we're not really cat people. So I sound silly saying some of this stuff. But he was like rubbing up against me, and he kept, like the goats do, like kept like pushing that one itchy part of his head like into my hand.
Trying to like scratch it.
And so, yeah, and so then I just kind of grabbed his head and went, and to scratch it. It was, I do it to
I
Tatum.
didn't want all the spots, just the one spot.
Yeah, I do it to Tatum, we do it to Tucker, whatever, and just kind of like smushed his face and his ears. And he liked it at first, and then he went, and I had gloves on.
Yes, he told you.
He didn't do it like super aggressively. It was just like a warning thing.
Yeah.
And he didn't like bite down crazy. It was just like.
Yeah. It's like, all right, I got it.
And then this morning when I went down, I was playing with him, and then I was going like. And so he like dipped at my gloves like a couple of times, but it was because I was
playful.
Yeah, and we want to keep him a little feisty so that he keeps eating the mice and stuff.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if he's eating them. We're hoping he's catching them, but we haven't seen any mice since he's been there.
What's up, Logan? You said hi a million times. Oh, hi, Matt. What's up? This was years ago, but my mom had a open candle, oh boy, and we had a cat at the time, and he jumped on the table and his tail got on fire. Fortunately, I was there to blow it out. My sister was...
Do you make a wish when you do that? Or?
My sister was like, why does his tail smell funny? Oh my god, that's crazy. Cats are insane.
Yeah, we've never had cats, so it's like...
I bet it made some crazy noises when it was running with its tail on fire, though. I could just imagine.
Yeah. Ooh.
So,
poor thing.
That's today's story time. If you like this, I want to see more. Subscribe, comment, all those things.
And yeah.
You're what?
I was just going to say, but we're done with the animals. I was just going to say, actually, Christian was saying this morning about, he always talks about getting more animals and stuff. And I'm like, you know, we got enough to take care of right now.
I might get a duck.
Yeah, she wants to get a duck. Maybe in the spring. That way you'll have time.
I know, I kind of want to look around.
There's so many different kinds.
Yeah, I kind of want to look around at different farms that might be doing them. And kind of like pick which one I want. I don't want to just whatever duckling is available.
Yeah.
I'm willing to pay upwards of $20 for a duck.
You are?
I think usually like when you get like just a little baby yellow one that's random, they're like 99 cents.
Yeah. Well, and usually right after Easter, when everybody thinks it's cute to get your kids a duck or chicken for
maybe
for
Christian
Easter,
will get me one for my birthday.
Then right after Easter, usually they're all over Craigslist. People are just trying to get rid of them for free.
Because right after Easter is like around my birthday.
Depends, because Easter
it's on
doesn't.
the 20th this year.
It is?
I think
Oh,
so.
okay. Yeah, that would give people time about a week's worth of poop and stuff for them to say, I'm all set with that.
What?
If they've had them for about a week and the kids are now bored with them, you know, when they give their kids ducks.
I
and
don't
chickens.
want some duck that's been hanging around with friggin' kids.
Oh, that's right.
I want to know when it's an egg in the incubator
Oh, yeah.
and like wait for it.
Oh.
Have
Actually,
a gender reveal.
yeah, well, you know, you could get the duck egg, right? And I bet you if we were hatching chicken eggs at the same time, I bet the chicken would sit on the duck egg too.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah. So stay tuned to see if I get a duck.
Yeah, but that's a little ways off.